Hi folks, this is the first video of 3 today, and it's going to be naming covalent structures. So covalent means that we have two nonmetals. Remember, when you take a look at the periodic table, what we're looking at is anything to the right of this step ladder that goes down right here, plus hydrogen. Those are all nonmetals. The first rule is when you make a molecule, so let's say it was hydrogen and iodine together, you change the ending on the second element to IDE. Hydrogen and bromine together, hydrogen bromide, and hydrogen and oxygen together. Sometimes it gets a little awkward. As long as you're making an attempt, they'll give you the marks. That's hydrogen oxide. So whenever you put two elements together to make a molecule, put an IDE ending on it. Next thing, when we're doing covalence, we have things called prefixes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mono, di, tri, tetra, penta, hexa, hepta, octa, nona, deca. Those are your prefixes. So, for example, we're going to go hydrogen and oxide. We've got two hydrogens, so it's dihydrogen. We've got one oxygen. You always look to the right of the element, so it's monoxide or monooxide. CO2. If you only have one of the first element, you don't put the mono on the first one. So the only time you ever leave a prefix off is when you only have one of the first one. Carbon dioxide. 2 phosphorus, that's diphosphorus. Pentoxide. Sometimes it's hard to know when to leave things off, so it's pentaoxide, but often when there's two vowels together, you leave the first vowel off. Now, we leave the mono off the carbon because the first element, if there's one, we leave it off. Monoxide. Folks, I'm going to highly suggest you watch all of these videos at least twice, and you've got to make little organizational forms for yourself because this is going to be open book. So make sure that you have good study notes. Now, if we're going to go to formula from the name, carbon and hydrogen, carbon tetrahydride, there's 4 H's. Diphosphorus monoxide, so it's phosphorus and oxygen. There's only one of the oxygen, there's 2 of the phosphorus. Diphosphorus octahydride, P2O8. Octa is 8. So folks, that's our first of 3 lessons today.